Once upon a time, there was a wise and benevolent king who ruled over a prosperous kingdom. He was loved by his people for his justice, compassion, and wisdom. One day, the king was walking through the forest when he came across a young man sitting on a rock. The young man was crying, and the king asked him what was wrong. The young man told the king that he was very unhappy with his life. He had always dreamed of becoming a great scholar, but he had failed to pass the entrance exam for the Royal Academy. He felt like he was a failure, and he didn't know what to do. The king listened to the young man's story patiently. When the young man was finished, the king said, "I understand your pain. I too have felt like a failure at times, but I have learned that it is important to never give up on your dreams. No matter how difficult things may seem, there is always hope." The king then told the young man a story about his own life. When he was young, the king had been captured by his enemies and held prisoner for many years. He had been tortured and mistreated, but he had never given up hope. He knew that one day he would be free again. One day, the king managed to escape from his prison. He traveled for many days and nights until he finally reached his kingdom. He was overjoyed to be free again, and he was determined to rebuild his kingdom and make it better than ever before. The king's story inspired the young man. He realized that if the king could overcome such adversity, then he could too. The young man thanked the king for his wisdom and advice, and he set off on his journey to rebuild his life. The young man studied hard and persevered, and eventually he passed the entrance exam for the Royal Academy. He went on to become a great scholar, and he served the king faithfully for many years. He was always grateful to the king for giving him the courage and inspiration to never give up on his dreams. The king's story teaches us the importance of compassion and kindness. The king was a wise and benevolent ruler, and he always cared for the well-being of his people. He was also a compassionate leader, and he was always willing to help those in need.
If you like the video, subscribe to our channel for more motivational stories.